All right, Shalom, Shalom. This is your brother Shamak out of the Great Millstone Atlanta camp. Before I get started, I'm going to give all the glory, infinite praises unto Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rechakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well in the overseas tabernacle of David. And Shalom to our sincere Akim that's pushing and teaching truth across four corners of the earth. And Shalom to our sincere believers out there. Okay, so you see this image here as it reads from April 20th, the year 2020. Okay, it reads oil prices plunge below zero, sending stocks lower. Okay, and this can be we obviously have been seeing for the past months in this year 2020, which has been a heavy spiritual year, that stocks have been, the stock market is dropping lower and lower, but people are thinking themselves to be in good case because they see that the prices of gas is dropping. People are, excited. And that goes back to the scriptures in Second Ezra that speaks about the victuals shall be so good cheap, and they shall think themselves to be in good case. People out here are thinking themselves to be in great case, like, okay, there's still hope, for this society to last. And this society is not going to last forever. Okay? It's not meant to last forever. In the most high Yahweh Bashmi Al Shai eyes, man. It's written not to last forever. And it won't. Okay? This society will not last forever. So don't put your faith and don't put your trust in this economy, this society, the stocks, okay, the desires of this world, okay, because you're going to be confounded. You're going to be ashamed at the appearing of the Lord. That's what we're warning you from, the appearing of the Lord, okay. And I touched I read a little bit on the article, and it touched on, you see the spiritual stamp right there, 144, for those that know, okay. But the article touched on that it's the prices have plunged lower and lower because the oil is there, but they don't have nowhere to store it. Okay, and the investors don't want to invest in the oil right now and have nowhere to store it, and then they, especially not knowing how things are going to be after these lockdowns are lifted. So they're really wavering whether or not to take the risk. That's why it's the oil prices are plunging below zero. That's why. Okay? Because it's a lot of supply, but it's not enough demand. The market is based off supply and demand. Okay, if it's only a little bit of supply in it, but it's a high level of demand, the prices will be out the roof. And that's how it's going to be with hyperinflation. Hyperinflation is coming to America soon, which are necessary groceries. Okay, that's gonna be the signs of the fall of this kingdom and hyperinflation. You see, they just throwing hail marys with these stimulus check, they're going over 25 trillion in debt. Okay, so this place is truly not going to stand. All right, don't even begin to think 5 years later, 10 years later. You need to just take it 1 year at a time at this point. Okay, but we're gonna get into the scriptures, man. This is first scripture that always comes to my mind. This is First Corinthians chapter 7, verse 31. And it reads, Salakia, let me get this out the blue letter. Oh yeah, yep. It says First Corinthians chapter 7, verse 31. And they that use this world not abusing it, for the fashion of this world passeth away. So yeah, that scripture meaning that, we, of course, we servants of the Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, we sincere believers out here, okay. We do the necessary things, we go to work, we provide for our family, we do the necessary things, but we don't abuse it. We not out here like the cares of this life for trying to make hit the next scam, to try to live it up in this world, because we know that the fashion of this world passes away. All right, let's get that word fashion in the blue letter to get a better understanding, of my message here. This is sketchame in the Greek. It reads the habitus as comprising everything in a person which strikes the senses. See, everything, what you see, what you touch, what you feel, everything. It says bearing, discourse, actions, manner of life. So yeah, that fashion being that manner of life. So everything that you're doing now, everything that you're doing is temporary. Everything that you see is temporary. So why not seek Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai? Why not seek eternal life, a kingdom of heaven that's going to be that you're going to live forever? Because the scriptures speak about rejoice that your names are written in heaven, for you Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans out there. Okay, really for the remnant. Okay, that elect. All right, your names are written in heaven. We have nothing to be ashamed about with the fall of this society. We don't need to be in a bad mood at this time because society is falling. And don't be deceived when they uplift this lockdown. When they uplifted what, April 30th or May 1st. Do not be deceived by these things, man. All right, do not be deceived. Okay, because the society is still falling. They still have the agenda at hand to force these vaccinations, to force the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast. They still have these things planned. All right, they sit in the lurker places seeking who they may devour, man. This is Job chapter 20, verse 5. All right, it reads, that the triumphing of the wicked is short. And we understand that the ultimate wicked man on earth is the so-called white man, Esau. Okay, but those that are not seeking Yahweh Shem Yahushua now, you're wicked as well, man. You know, y'all living it up, got all the women, got all the money, got the best houses, got the fanciest cars, got the most attention, getting all the fame in the land. All right. But it's only for a short time, man. You know, you living your life, you only gonna get in this world, especially compared to the kingdom, where we're gonna be living way longer than 100 years, man. Forever. It says no more death. Okay. All right, but you want to live it. You want to sacrifice eternal life for this simple life, man. Okay. Of what 30 years of glory, 40 years of glory, 20, whatever the case may be. If you're a rapper, celebrity, you know, a great athlete, you know, but the triumphant of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. So yeah, this society ultimately we're going into this society. It's only but for a time, man. We see the signs of it falling. The America in this entire world is on its last legs, man. They getting fed up with each other, rumors of wars, okay? Blaming each other for the coronavirus of this pandemic, okay? So this thing is not gonna last, man. And it befool you to not seek Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua and get delivered, beamed up on the chariots, man. You gotta be spiritual. You know, imagine that. All right. It says, though his excellency mount up to the heavens and his head reach unto the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? You know, he's like his own dung. Dung is shit. All right. Well, the wicked is about to be destroyed, man. It's about to be destroyed. He's all high and mighty in his head now. You know, you hear Trump make America great again. All these things, man. And people that trust in this government. All right, people are in a good mood, but the coast is not clear. You know, the head brothers of Great Millstone in Atlanta was going into that. The coast is not clear. Everything is not going to be okay. It's not going to be okay, man. All right. This is Psalm chapter 49, verse 11. It's more evils to come on the earth. Prophecy is going to be fulfilled. All right. Do not forget about the past events that have been taking place these past several months alone. All right. This is Psalm chapter 49, verse 11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever. So yeah, the Esau, the so-called white man, and these other nations, you know, their inward thought is that, you know, we're going to do things, you know, we're going to do this and do this and that. And so the plan for 2030 is this and that. Man, you may not even get to 2030, man. You may not even get to 2025, you know. You need to be counting your blessings right now, man. All right. It says their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. And do they not do that, man? You got America named after Amerigo Vespucci, okay? Scipio Africanus, you know, he named Africa. He got all these cities named after some type of noble man, you know, that's considered in this society, man. All these streets and corners and stores and, you know, states, all these type of things, they name it after their own names. You know, but because that's the pride of him, man. All right, but this thing is about to be reestablished through destruction, okay? This society is about to get destroyed, man. It's about to be greatly destroyed, all right? We get Psalms chapter 37, verse 35. The Psalms chapter 37, verse 35. Let me see. Here it is. Psalms chapter 37, verse 35. It reads, I have seen the wicked in great power. So yeah, the so-called white man, he's in his kingdom right now. He's in great power right now, man. And it says, and spreading himself like a green bay tree, yet he passed away, and lo, he was not. Yeah, I sought him, but could not find. Salaki, but he could not be found. Mark the perfect man and behold the upright, for the end of that man is peace. All right, but so don't forget that, the ones that are truly laboring for this truth, that has the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, in attempting to be in that upright spirit and righteousness. Because you're wicked, if you're not even attempting to consider the Lord, if you're not attempting to follow the laws, statutes, commandments, you're not attempting to pray in the true name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, you're not attempting these things, man, you're wicked. You're evil. You're not right. All right? And it's ultimately going to be to your destruction. It says, for the end of that man is peace. All right? So end of the upright spirit is peace, man. The gospel, preaching this gospel, the word gospel means good news. This is good news to the upright spirit, man. All of these scriptures are good news. Even the ones that are harder to swallow. Okay? Let me get Isaiah. I'm going to end off with Isaiah chapter 66, verse 20. Isaiah chapter 66, verse 22. Yeah, verse 22. Yep, this is it. All right, so this is Isaiah chapter 66, verse 22. It reads, for as the new heavens and the new earth, because this chapter of Isaiah chapter 66 speaks about the kingdom. It's the prophecy of the kingdom. That's the prophecy at hand. The kingdom of heaven. We're in those times, we're searching for those new heavens and a new earth. Okay? It says, which I will make shall remain before me, saith the Lord. So shall your seed and your name remain. Hey, the name of Yasha'Allah, man. The seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Jacob's name changed to Israel. Okay? We're seeking those new heavens and a new earth. All right? And we're going to remain before the Lord. He's actually going to dwell with us. So if a new heavens and a new earth is going to happen, so what's going to, that should have you thinking, what is going to happen to this place? What is going to happen to this place, man? All right? It's ultimately going to be destroyed. It's right here in the same chapter. I mean, I just read it. It's Isaiah chapter 66, verse 15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind. See, those chariots being those unidentified flying objects. But we know they're identified because we know they're chariots, man, when we see them. And you don't have to believe it or not whether we see them, all right? For you simple ones out there, all right? But it reads, to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire. So yeah, it's the same as when he destroyed the days of Noah with rain and with the flood. He's going to destroy this place with fire and with thermal and nuclear missiles. All right, that are going to be shot by these other nations. And the chariots are also going to be lasering these people up, man. Put that in your mind. Try to imagine that. It's best when you can imagine it. Now, if you can't, hey, you just gonna have to see it to believe it. Unfortunately, it's verse 16. For by fire and by his sword would the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. Yeah, ultimately, this society is about to be destroyed, man. The thermonuclear missiles. That's what's about to happen. All right, so don't put too much trust in, when my 401k, my retirement plan. You may not even get there, man. You may not get that far. No, truly, seriously. All right. Verse 17, they that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the gardens behind one tree in the midst, eating swine's flesh, and the abomination and the mouse shall be consumed together, saith the Lord. So you're going to be consumed, man. You're going to be consumed. All right. You're going to be destroyed by thermonuclear missiles if you're not destroyed already by the famine, down starvation. If you're not destroyed by the sword where Esau shooting these houses up, doing martial law, that he's going to be doing soon, getting your head cut off by the guillotines. All right. Expect these evils are not far-fetched. All right. They're very realistic and they're going to happen. Just because this lockdown is about to be, even if in all 50 states they go back, this thing is try to do the new normal. Okay, as long as you got on the mask, the clubs open up, the hair salons. That's what Governor Kemp of Georgia spoke about. He's going to open back up the barbershops, the hair salons, the bowling alleys. Trying to bring the entertainment back, try to keep that money flowing in the economy. But man, hey, don't trust in that, man. Understand these prophecies and what's about to come to this place. All right, meditate on that. Meditate on that terror, so that you can receive mercy in the eyes of the Lord, man. All right, you're gonna receive. You can receive mercy and grace from the Lord, man. All right, verse 18. For I know their thoughts, for I know their works and their thoughts. It shall come that I will gather all nations and tongues, and they shall come and see my glory. So you're going to see our Lord, man. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. And we're going to be able to say, hey, that's our power. And they're going to be wondering, these other nations and the wicked that didn't consider their power. They're going to be like, damn, that's Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. And we're going to be like, hell yeah. That's it. You know, that's him. Cause with his glory, some are going to be joyful and not be ashamed, but some are going to be sorrowful and be confounded, confused, ashamed, pissed, you know, trembling. Okay, but we're going to be rejoicing when Yahweh Shemiah comes back, man. When he see him, cause we understand, hey, we will understand that our time is now, and he's going to get his glory back, man. And when he get his glory, we get our glory, because Romans chapter 8 verse 35 speaks about that we'll be joint heirs with Hamashiach. You know, Hamashiach is Christ, the anointed one. All right. So that's what we're coming. Hey, don't forget. Hey, the coast is not clear. This society will not last. Do not be deceived. Okay. Do not be fooled, man. Do not be fooled. Okay. So, but Lord willing, you know, this lesson was edifying, exhorting you for you sincere believers out there. I want to end out by giving all the glory, infinite praises unto Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well in the opposite tabernacle of David. With that, I say Shalom. Abba, Abba.